You already know what it is, family. Great Man and God Media TV back with another reaction video. This time, we're going to address why the game did not show up to the Ken and Friends pop-out concert that took place Juneteenth last Wednesday at the legendary Inglewood Coliseum in Los Angeles. Legendary show. A lot of people were there, but the game, who is, as you guys know, a Compton native, was not there. So I'm going to listen to his manager, Wack 100, explain why he wasn't there and give you guys my real-time reaction before I get started. Also, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I need y'all help with the algorithm, please. Also, CashApp, hashtag GMOGFitness. Let's get it going.
Because the people been spamming
what up,
all
day.
Oh
God!
They want to know.
I gotta pee again. Hold on, let me use the bathroom. I gotta pee.
They want to know.
Coffee's going through.
Because I know it ain't. Look.
Hold on, let me right back.
They want to know why Chuck didn't come to the pop up yesterday.
You know what? He announced it already, right? He already announced it, so I can say it. Chuck over there making sure the baby on the way is straight.
See, that's a problem.
You know Chuck, he got a baby, or he announced it, so I can say it. So, you know, that is my Chuck, but be 45 this year. So he got a baby on the way. So he was over there making sure, you know, she was going through a few things. So he was over there making sure that was straight. Last thing he wanted to be is somewhere and then get a text about some other. So that's what that was.
Come on, man. See?
Somebody got to include me on who he got pregnant. Because he is pushing 50. I think, Game is actually my age. He's the same age as me. We're both 44, but who you got pregnant this time? I'm just curious. I mean, that's my first time hearing that excuse. The Game had another excuse. So right now, the excuses don't line up because the Game said something on his IG Live. Wack 100 is saying something else, but let's continue.
Everybody making it what it ain't.
But other than that, you got to remember,
daddy duties.
Everybody that was there has been in Chuck's space a zillion times. So
yeah, we said that.
Chuck wanted to go. That's just me calling Top Dog, right? And that's just what that is. Like everybody there is family to Chuck. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Easy call.
I'm glad you put a, you know what I'm saying, the end to that, because they coming up with all type of conspiracies and shit.
Ain't you glad I was talking shit? All right, nigga, it's over with.
Y'all gotta remember, like, okay, problem. Yeah, that motherfucker
walked out.
He just walked out.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying, right? Why did Chuck?
Coffee make me pee a lot.
Look, a lot of people are saying, why did Chuck go at Rick Ross and make it look like he was on Drake's side, right? You know Chuck, AD.
Yep.
If a fight is going on around him, he's gonna get real fidgety, and he loud to look at a motherfucker and say, "I want to jump in too," and he's just gonna do some shit. So when he looking at it, he like, "Okay, fuck it, Ross, you in." That's what it was. That nigga's a battle rapper, a diss rapper, so he like, nigga, I want to be part of this shit. Ooh, put me in the game. He
definitely did that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we
the nigga pump faked me on my
birthday.
birthday. He called me.
Exactly what you said.
I gave the nigga.
I told you, bro.
I said, Rick Ross, if I was you, I would not respond to this 3 million bar rapping nigga about no rap. Don't do it.
You told Rick Ross that?
I told him that. Don't do it.
So look, I told Chuck.
Yeah, that makes sense because here's the thing, right? Because people are saying, and I kind of agree with the fact that, you know, the Game just wants attention by dissing Rick Ross out of nowhere, right in the cusp of the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar beef. He chose to diss Rick Ross, which Rick Ross is an enemy of Drake and took sides with K-Dot, right? So then, you know, Game decides to diss Rick Ross with a diss track. And by the way, I think the diss track is really dope. It's dope, and it's getting slept on because of the Game and who he is, and the fact that people are thinking, it's just this guy wants attention. Hey, look at me, type shit, right? But I think the game diss to Rick Ross is really dope. Too bad it's being slept on, but it's a dope track. And of course, Rick Ross has not officially responded. He did actually respond. If y'all look at the track, which I did a video on with LL Cool J, Living Legend Cool J featuring Rick Ross and Fat Joe, he did address the game with a subliminal by basically saying he's too rich to reply to a battle rap, right? Just paraphrasing, but that's what he basically said. So nonetheless, Rick Ross would not have an official reply to the game. So that explains that.
Oh, Chuck, don't fucking do this. This nigga called me on my birthday. He says, I got a gift for you. I'm thinking the nigga really gonna give me something. I'm like, where you want me to be at? And he sends me the diss song. I said, oh, what the fuck?
Yo, listen.
What the fuck are we doing?
Okay, now, AD.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why I wanted it to go that way. Now, let's get down to the street politics.
Okay.
AD, one of my right-hand man is Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Right?
On the fingers.
Who the fuck is Rick Ross head of security? Big Duck.
Yep.
I can't let that happen. The fuck we gonna do? Go at each other?
Can't.
Right.
Straight up.
You feel me? I know how y'all niggas know how game play. He do shit to do shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I can't, nigga, Lil Jon with me, Big Duck over there with him. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Bro, tell that nigga don't respond back to this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Right.
I put out a lot of fires out here. Niggas they just don't know it's me putting the fire out. So a lot of niggas out here in position, I just don't say nothing. If you think about it, let's keep it real. Yes, I'm a Pacoima Valley nigga who then walked about 9 yards. Now you got to think about it. I'm the only nigga like me from where I'm from that can navigate myself through these other jungles. You got to ask yourself why. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there with me. They just don't say nothing.
This is fact.
You know, you look up and you remember you did 10 summers and your kids didn't have to worry about school clothes because of Wack, or you looked up and that witness didn't make it in because of Wack, or the roof got fixed on your mama house when you was on the run because of Wack, or your neighborhood, even though it don't wear the same flag as me, was able to fight back some people that didn't look like us because of Wack. It's a lot of respect out there. Been 35 years I've been playing with this shit. So yeah, I had to make that decision. I can't have Game getting into it with Ross. His head of security is the G-Homie Duck from Foodtown. My right hand is Lil Jon from Foodtown. That shit though, how you add that up?
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Gang politics.
Right.
Don't make no sense.
This was very
Yeah,
informative.
so add that up.
Very informative. So it was what I said.
Yeah, it was. What
Long
you said.
story short, you was right.
That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas be so ready to goddamn turn this shit into like
Everybody beefing.
everybody. Hey, I'm like, bro, Game can throw his own gaming friends and it'll be lit, and we all coming. It's like it don't be.
Everybody that was there is like, yeah, nigga, like, okay, look, he was just down at Snoop's compound. Wacko, Hit Boy, Dre, everybody's down there. He put all the pictures up. Like, ain't no.
Yeah,
Like,
because he
that's
left
the
there
game.
came
It's
to
like-
do his verses on Chupacabra.
You got to remember when Game see Kendrick doing these things, let's not forget that Game was one of the motherfuckers that had Kendrick in his sessions. Game was one of the ones with Snoop, Cube, and Dre that handed Kendrick the keys. You know, they did a big ceremony.
Real shit.
So he never sees Kendrick as competition or as, nigga, that's a nigga from Compton that I had faith in, a nigga I believed in, a nigga that I took on tours and had in the studio with me, fucking with me. So, you know, he don't never see that as a slight. Nigga, that's a plus. That's Compton.
Come on, yeah, clip this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have this go viral because I.
Okay. Wack is trying to paint the narrative that Chuck T, aka The Game, is not jealous of Kendrick Lamar's success. All right. And you know, he's got a bunch of co-signers in the room as well. So hey man, you know, again, people are wondering why he never showed up to the Ken and Friends concert. Wack 100 is confirming that. One, he said, he just had a baby, or I was having a baby soon. And two, that he is not jealous of K-Dot's success. Right? It's not a slight. He's a dude from Compton. I'm from Compton. I helped put him on. I helped navigate his career, or whatever the case may be. I just want to see him flourish, and he representing the city of Compton and West Coast as a whole. So that's a great PC answer, Wack. You know what? I'm gonna actually go with that, honestly, because having this whole narrative of being divided and being confrontational and all this other shit, when you just had a legendary concert that brought the whole West Coast together under one unified front, we don't want to see any more negativity coming out the West. We want to see unity, and we want to see the West Coast continue to prosper, continue to flourish, and get stronger. So I'm going to go with what Wack 100 said. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and just, go with that, because I do want to see more unity, and I want to see the artists and everything else as far as the culture in the West Coast continue to flourish and get bigger, right? So I'm going to go along with this, man. That's just me. I'm going to go along with this. So shout out to you, Wack 100, for setting the record straight. And I'm sure, like you said, you do a lot of things in the background that people don't give you credit for, or whatever the case may be. So salute. Much respect.
I hate it. I hate that the narrative is it's like dimming the light on what did happen. Because niggas is trying to talk about who.
AD, you know how close me and Top Dog is.
Facts.
Right.
You know how close me and that man is.
Yes.
Right? You know, if it was an inkling of a problem, it's going to be a conversation. And the world would never know. But what's crazy about it, bro, let's talk about the beginning of the song. I see dead people.
Yeah, that's one blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's game. That's one blood. That's all of that is Compton.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, Mustard did the beat. All that's West Coast.
Real shit.
Ain't no niggas is playing homage everywhere, with this shit. But niggas rather see a fight than a handshake.
Come on.
Real shit.
You know that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's
Come on, man.
You know that.
Real shit.
That's
Come on,
true.
man.
No, and Rich, understand this. Wack 100 is a entertainer's name. My gang name is something else. Cash Jones is my real name. But I'm 47 years old, and I know I have an obligation to the youth. Whether the youth is 30 or 38, I'm older, and I was their age before them. And before I let you go somewhere that I personally don't want to go with you, because I have no reason to, right, is the reason why I gave you a conversation that you never got from me. So if the world want to say, okay, Wack, oh, you bowed down, Wack, you scared of Rich, Wack, you whatever you want to say, that's great. Wack spoke his truth about that man. Whatever your truth is, let that be that. But that's my truth about that man.
And I can
That's it.
And I can respect that. And for the sake of the YouTube niggas and the clip niggas and all that, it's love. We can end it right there on a positive, because anything else can be said and used against you, and these niggas is treacherous in the comments and with the clips. So we should end it on a
That's
positive
a fact.
note. We should end it on a
But
positive
the
note.
comments is good though, Rich. Let me tell you why the comments is good.
'Cause they help you
Whether
with
it's fuck
algorithm
you or
shit.
I love you, it's a number.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck
I just said that before they called. The best thing you could do to destroy somebody on YouTube is to just simply not comment. Even if it's fuck me, you helping me.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Let me
fact.
tell you something. This is the type of shit I do, right? Let's say I lost problem number, and I've been trying to get a hold of problem and can't fucking get to the nigga for whatever reason, right? I can go right on Clubhouse and say, yeah, problem motherfucking ass just got robbed last night. I got all this here right now.
Yeah.
I said, but then I'm gonna say, but that nigga know he better not call me. Somebody gonna call that nigga and say, Wack said you got robbed last night and he got your shit and you better not call him. To the world, it's gonna sound like that. The problem he's gonna hear, oh, this nigga must ain't got my new number.
Straight up. Straight up.
Like, bro, I know how to play with, I'm really a weirdo in my own weird ass way. Those that know me go.
That's some West Coast shit right there. When you actually put some shit out into the public or to the internet one way, and the person receiving that message that's from the West Coast deciphers it and says, oh, okay, it's about this, not about what he said outward to the world. So that's some West Coast shit where you're able to basically decipher a message from someone out into social media, and you interpret it as something that it's meant directly for you, right? So yeah, I definitely respect that, and like I said, you know, it's all peace and unity right now in the West Coast. That's the vibe. That's the narrative that should be painted going forward. You know what I'm saying? We could have disagreements, but let's just not put that out in social media. Let's keep the disagreements offline, and let's just have this unified front in the West Coast and let that shit continue to build and flourish. That's what it's all about. So much respect to that.
Tell you, if you think that nigga's some crazy deranged gang member, you don't sit at the table with him. You lost already.
Straight up.
Real shit.
Straight up. Well, yep, I ain't got to pee no more.
That's
This
it.
is great.
My nigga said I ain't got to pee no more.
Hey, so
Like, this is it.
so it's
There you have it,
the positive.
I mean, we came down, yo. AD, I'm watching all y'all in that room.
Hell of a
I'm
grind.
watching all y'all in that room, and my hope for one day is all y'all, all of us, somehow figure out a way to control this narrative of this thing we've been doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's strength in the room, why would you want to make it weak? And if I'm one of the elders, what the fuck would that make me?
Real shit.
Pod Wars coming
Chain is
soon.
only strong as the weakest link, bro.
Pod Wars coming soon.
Hosted by Problem.
And Pun.
Why I gotta be a war? He just said he don't. He want
We called it
Call it
we
Pod
called it
Wars.
Pod Wars when we was talking about
Pod Wars with Pun and
Still gotta
Problem.
spice it up.
No, remember that you forgot the show
pop-out.
already? Oh, you want to call it?
I don't think he was in when we was talking about
Hey, you know the
No,
I
we
like
didn't.
that.
We talked.
I like that.
We
I
called.
like that.
We called it Pod.
Pod
Remember
Wars.
at your shit where you have Mark Nasty there?
Oh, we said we're gonna put everybody's shit.
Yeah, Pod Wars. You
Oh
forgot
yeah, that'd
already?
be cool. That'd be
This
cool.
nigga's crazy, mother-
That'd be cool. I fuck with that.
Yeah, every Sunday, all the Potters get up on one stream. You
That's my nigga Pun in there.
Yes, sir. What's
Hey,
happening?
that nigga Pun. Hey, yo, I'm glad. Fuck that Pun. Problem. Your motherfucking ass used to have me and nephew arguing every week fucking with your motherfucking ass.
Hey, Wack. We
Pun
got
over
a
there
classic.
being an excellent manager,
Yes.
not saying what everything I'm telling him. I know he's like, damn, I can't say it though.
Yeah,
Nah, it ain't
yeah.
Problem. What we waiting on is this. I say, yo, man, why Problem playing? It ain't Problem, right? Problem already.
It's fun.
My nigga Wack. My nigga Wack.
You already know. I know the inside.
Hey,
Hell
Wack,
yeah.
we had a code. Me and you had a code one day over the feature
nigga
over that
Pun,
feature
yeah.
one day.
Yeah, remember that shit? Oh, shit.
I remember
My nigga
Wack
Wack
started-
called back. He like, I'm gonna get you a bottle when I see you, nephew.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
love this, man. I love this, man. I love how this ended because I was nervous. So listen, man. Let's.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to raise your anxiety, my nigga.
Oh no! Listen, me. I'm one of them niggas. I always know when to go home. I'll just walk out.
We gonna
I ain't tripping.
we gonna end it on a good
We
note.
good.
Yeah, man. Good looking,
All right, fam. That was the end of the video. That was a clip. So yeah, Wack 100 explains as to why Chuck T, aka The Game, did not show up to the Ken & Friends pop-out concert. Listen, at the end of the day, man, if people don't show up, you know, people don't show up. Snoop wasn't there. Warren G wasn't there. DJ Quick wasn't there. Ice Cube wasn't there. They had other obligations, and I'm sure if their schedule permitted themselves to go, they would have went. And I'm sure of The Game as well. If his schedule permitted himself to go, he would have showed up. So I don't think there's any animosity. Just like Wack 100 said, there's no animosity. There's no disagreements. If there were, we will talk about this stuff offline. Right now, it's about maintaining the unity, the unified front the West Coast has right now, because we're on an all-time high right now. Thanks to K-Dot. We're at an all-time high. We're the most unified coast We are. We're the most unified coast, man. You can't even say that about the East Coast, the South. The South got the differences. The Midwest. The West Coast is the most unified coast. We are. You know what I'm saying? Even the folks that may feel left out. You got people from Seattle or people from Oregon or something like that. We will welcome y'all with open arms and just try to settle this and get it resolved. But we are unified for sure. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, those are my thoughts on that, family. Do you actually agree with Wack 100 on this take with why Chuck T did not show up to the Ken and Friends pop-out concert? Let me know down below in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, signing out.